Welcome back to another action figure review. In this review, we're going to be taking a look at a pretty interesting product. This is Click and Play's Helipad set, Special Armed Forces USA. This is also kind of known as like War Peacekeepers product. This is a box that it comes in. There's a lot going on the front of the box. In the top left, we have the Click and Play logo, the Helipad set, the Special Armed Forces nameplate. On the right, these are recommended for ages 3 and above. Looks like we have an Apache helicopter up there, in a desert background. We have some product shots there in the circles. We can see the playset. There's a lot of pieces in this. You see the two figures which are, pretty bad. More Peacekeepers are not really known for the figures and more known for the accessories and vehicles that you can get that mainline companies such as Hasbro fail to give collectors, like for your G.I. Joes or maybe other modern military figures. So now a lot of collectors are turning to the world's Peacekeepers / Click and Play playsets to obtain some of those unique pieces. And of course you can customize them as you see fit. Some of them are really nice. You don't even have to do anything to them, such as maybe this helipad. You can maybe put a different logo in the center, but other than that, this is a pretty nice piece. So you have your pieces displayed throughout. On the bottom left, we have the 1/18 scale for your 1/18 scale figures and vehicles. We have the warning, choking hazard, small parts not for children under the age of 3, of course. And there on the right, we have the set includes. There's a list of the entire pieces that we're going to go through. And then on the bottom right, we have the at a minimum 21 points of articulation for the figures. But again, the figures ain't worth $2, my opinion. Very bottom corner right, we have the War Peacekeepers done in red there. There's some yellow print down there across the bottom in the center. It's very, very small. It really doesn't say much. Top of this, we have 19 scale Click and Play Helipad set, Special Armed Forces USA. Is that minimum 21 points of articulation. The top, here's the bottom. Warnings, choking hazards, nameplates, UPC. Don't really think the UPC is going to help you at all because these are more for online purchases. I haven't seen none of these in the stores where I live at. Maybe in China, I don't know, but used to be able to get War Peacekeepers at Big Lots, but they don't sell those anymore either. On the side here, we have Click and Play Helipad playset, Special Armed Forces, a picture. Here's a statement, if you want to pause and read that. And then you have the silhouette of the military people in a gun turn. That's pretty cool. This side, same thing at the top. Shows 2 more product pictures as you've seen on the front. There's some more prints if you want to go ahead and pause and read that. And on the back, we have product images of the current set, other offerings, collect them all. Another statement, pretty much is the same thing. 21 points of articulation, same nameplate for their Click and Play at the top left, and then a lot of awesome accessories and vehicles you could get throughout different sets. Boats, jets, helicopters. I personally have several sets. I have this, that. Well, we'll probably do a review for that soon. I have that. Having the Black Hawk, I haven't even opened it. I've had it for so long. I think it's actually in the War Peacekeepers box. And then the jet I don't have yet. Got my eye on it. There's a tank. I'm pretty sure watching how you can get all this on Amazon. This thing costs I've seen the price fluctuate between 20 and 25 bucks. So it's actually a very valued product for what you get. So I'm going to cut the tape and let's see what we have inside here. So I got to flip it over on the back. So this is how it sits inside the packaging. Figures, accessories, Helipad parts, cylinder for the base, Helipad. Let's go ahead and get this out of here and I'll be right back. Alright, so here is the landing pad. You have the big yellow circle, white H in the middle. See some holes throughout for the connector pieces. This is quite large. That is my hand. This is bigger than a dinner plate, basically, give you an idea how big it is. Here's the opposite side. It's really cool. Here we have this base piece. Plastic is actually really good on the play sets, the figures, but the not the figures, the accessories and the play sets, the figures are pretty bad. So just basically push that down with that little piece, and it kind of sits like that. So I'll reposition the camera so you can see it a little better. But that's the base. Pretty cool. So let's see what we got in our bags. I do like the accessories very much, so I usually hang on to these guys because you get some interesting stuff. Here is a railing. It's like we get 4 pieces that are all stuck together. So there's 2. It's just like a silver plastic, and it is a decent plastic, a little flexible but not much. So these interlock like so very easily, and you can create up to 4, or you can make separate pieces, which is nice, or have 2 like this, or you can have 4. They kind of just sit in there, so they will fall out if you pick them up. Different kind of got to hold them all like this, kind of seat down in there like that. So let's see if we can bring this back over here for a second, so you guys can get a better angle at this. What's really nice about these, since they just seat down inside, you can, shape them to make a different barrier type, straight out, square. And if you have multiple sets of these, because a lot of accessories come with a lot of different sets. So not only that you have to buy a specific set to get certain parts. Like for these, for example, like the barrels, they come with almost all the sets in the boxes, basically. So this is really cool. Like an olive drab color green with some dirty wash on it. A little drum there. Chip on the top. So you can get a ton of these. You get 2 of these in that set. Very nice. So we'll stick those over here. Then you get 2 of these boxes. Kind of like a mustard dirty color. What's great about this, there's no waffling, no open bottoms or anything. Which on the barrels wouldn't be too bad, because if you had one side open, you could flip it over and have like a burning barrel or put stuff in. I mean, kind of is okay with the barrels if they're hollowed out, but these boxes, there's no pieces that you're trying to hide. But what's nice about these, they do open. You just got to find the lid. There it is. Very, very cool. Yeah, so you get 2 of those and they both open. So that's really nice. And then you can stack them however you would like. And then we get a can. Like a jerry can, watering can. It's all green. And again, it's a solid piece. Like a lot of those companies you see hollow out the bottoms or the back to save on plastic. But this, or Peacekeeper sauce, click and play, they kind of just give you a whole piece, which is great. Get a little set of binoculars. It's all green. I mean, you can customize these. A little block on the front if you kept the accessories. Really cool. And then we get some kind of flag for when the whoever's like bringing in the chopper for landing, they kind of direct the landing. It's an orange pad, little stick, nice little feature. And then we have another little baggie full of stuff here. Okay, get this open. Okay, so in that baggie we have this yellow, very soft plastic, almost like rubber piece. You can see the guy holding back there for to help with the directing of the landing procedure. So if you don't keep the figures, that's worth keeping that. Here we have a backpack. Now the weapons and most of the gear that go on the figures are not very good. I guess you could customize this if you like. It has the stretchy straps. I don't like these myself. They're, you know, pretty Dollar General, you know, figure pieces. So I won't be keeping that piece. But then you get two really cool white cones with the red on it. The black base. These are really cool. Nice plastic. You can stack them if you like. Like over here. I'll put those up here. And then right this baggie here, we have parts for the landing platform. Okay, first off, we have a set of stairs. Pretty cool. We'll put those on here in a second. Just like look at the parts that we get. This is just pegs right on, so you can put them on, take them back off, which is really nice. Plastic's not too bad. Okay, then we get 5 of these in the baggie. These are the parts that go around the outside of the helipad. It's very cool. Look at this vent, see-through. It's really nice. So you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the stairs make your 6th side. So let's go ahead and take a look at those figures I keep talking about. Let's see what I mean. Now some people do like these. I know I've seen people buy these offline. They do like the overall figures. I mean, it's, I guess, to each your own. If you're not really too much into you know, high quality figures, you just take whatever you can get for displays or cannon fodder, I guess. And you can actually use these. I'm not sure if people use them in customs. I kind of would never do it because of the quality of the figure. So the first figure you get is just like a army trooper. And it doesn't look like they have any guns. I don't see any guns at all. Nope. So, as you can see here, let's take a look at the figure. The gap issues between his legs there. The head just is on a ball joint. No, it's actually not even on a ball joint. It just swivels. It's just pegged in, basically. The shoulders do rotate 360. They do come out like this far. We have a swivel right here. Before the elbow, like more mid bicep, bendable elbow, swivel at the wrist. You do not have any in and out or up and down on these. So, well, that's even stiff. You see it's starting to separate right there a little bit. The hands are quite large for the character. No chest articulation. We have a waist swivel. They do sit at least. Well, you can do a split. Kind of have like the T-crotch frame there. That's about it for the split there. Single jointed knees. And then we have a pivot down on a foot. There's no rotation. Wait. There is a thigh rotation. Right there. It's hidden pretty good. So yeah, that's your figure. Guys like these. They come with that set, so. And then we have the, I guess, the landing coordinator or something like that, whatever he's called, I don't know. He has his gray earmuffs on. We have a yellow helmet with orange stripes and white stripes, black goggles, and a black mask. The helmet is actually painted pretty decently for this. He does sport a yellow safety vest with some gray on the shoulders, gray on the back, and then you can see how floppy it really is. Black belt. And this whole area just looks, really bad. Same articulation for this figure as the other one, so I'm not going to go through it. It's basically the same buck, except for the paint and stuff. As you can see there, it's the same pocket, just different chest and head. Arms are the same, fingers are the same. Yeah, so it's not a bad looking figure. If you just wanted, you had to have somebody to do this job for your displays. It's not bad. I mean, the quality is terrible. Don't get me wrong, but he does have the thigh also. So yeah, that's all your figures. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna assemble this thing, the helipad. We'll take a look and see what that's like here. So I left one side off just to show you how it's done. It includes the stairs also, just these two pegs. Go in these two holes right here. Basically just line it up like so. And you got it kind of sits at an upward angle, which is really nice. And then you have your stairs, which is really nice. This is a great piece. I mean, if you imagine if you got something like this from Hasbro, it'll cost you, $50. You can get yourself a nice high quality Cobra logo if you wanted to stick over top of that for Cobra, or paint it if you see fit. But I do like the color of this. Kind of makes sense because you want your pilots to see the landing pad if you don't decide to use a landing coordinator, that we're going to call him. So for me, I don't think I'll be needing a landing coordinator. I will be just relying on my pilot's training and ability to land this thing. So you can bring in like your barriers however you see fit. For example, you can do a kind of a barrier on the sides here. You could block it off if you wanted to. Down the sides, or however. It's really cool that you have the options of. Then you can bring in your barrels. You put them wherever you want. Your boxes. You can cone off the front if you're in a landing procedure. Throw in some of the accessories. It's really cool. So here's my Cobra Fang that I haven't put the decals on or fully assembled yet, from the Walmart Vintage Retro Collection, the newer sculpt one. So that's how that would look on the actual base. And I'm telling you, that's a pretty good fit for that. Really nice. Here's how a figure would look on the actual helipad itself. Looks really nice. Figure looks really great coming down the stairs. These stairs are molded to a perfect proportion, so it fits the scale really, really good. So I do like how this works out. You would basically do this. I'm just trying to get like a quick idea, but that looks really good. Of course, he's not going to stay like that because I need to pose him better, but it looks awesome nonetheless. For my fellow collectors that do enjoy these figures, here's a look at how well this guy can hold those devices. I'm pretty good actually. So we put him here. Okay, here's a soldier with the backpack on, like a radio. their straps. I mean, straps are a cool idea. I was going to try to put these binoculars in his hand, but the plastic's so hard and it feels like it's going to break. I can't. There's really no movement in his fingers, so don't want to break the figure, because I'll probably just give it to one of the kids around the neighborhood, and I'm going to give him a broken toy. So that's that figure. So that's your entire set. For me, it's worth $20-25 just for the everything minus the figures. So these are currently available. You can customize these to death. You know, many different colors, schemes for the the landing pad, Cobra insignia, any kind of, a skull insignia, whatever you can come up with. Maybe like a biohazard symbol. You can buy many of these, and if you have like a ton of helicopters, or I could just use, for example, the Fang. You can buy one for each of your fangs. If you have like 20 fangs, or if you're a collector like that scale, you have an nanny pad for all of your Fang helicopters, or even if you have like small helicopters that'll fit these. I'm going to be doing a review here probably for a helicopter set from World Peacekeepers, so I'll bring this back in so you can see what that looks like, because I think you can buy a set. You can buy this set for $20-25. Then you can get a little black, what do they call these things, like little buzzard helicopters that you can, I think it's a SWAT helicopter. There's two different types of those helicopters. There's a SWAT one and there's a military one. I have the military one, but they're the same thing. The military one has additional weaponry, so and it fits these really nice, and it's a decent sized helicopter. So look out for that video, and so don't forget to subscribe that we don't miss it. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up if you like this video. Don't forget to share the video. Comment down below if you have any questions. So thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in our next review.